Is it time to buy or sell MicroStrategy Incorporated stock? In this video, we're diving deep into MicroStrategy Incorporated. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 18th of June, 2025. And now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since June 18, 2025, our system has categorized MicroStrategy Incorporated as a hold/accumulate, assigning it a score of -0.82. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced natural fluctuations, but it currently reflects a loss of 0.00% since our initial hold/accumulate recommendation. The stock is positioned within a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases are likely. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of about 31.28% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from 15.34% to 65.64%. When examining the longer term, our analysis over 12 months reveals a projected change of 78.29%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 41.35% to 205.39% over the next year. In practical terms, this would estimate the future price to be somewhere between $521.61 and $1,126.98. Our latest daily update from MicroStrategy Incorporated includes the headline, MicroStrategy Incorporated stock upgraded to hold/accumulate. The MicroStrategy Incorporated stock price decreased by 1.64% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 18th of June, 2025, dropping from $375.18 to $369.03. This marks the third consecutive day of decline. During the last trading session, the stock fluctuated by 2.04%, reaching a low of $367.42 and a high of $374.91. Over the past 10 days, the stock has fallen in 7 of those days, resulting in a total decrease of 2.4% for this time frame. Notably, trading volume also decreased on the last day, which is generally a positive indication as volume tends to follow stock movements. On that day, trading volume declined by 2 million shares, with a total of 9 million shares exchanged for approximately $3,260 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $543, while the lowest price was $102.40. Currently, the price sits 32.04%, or $173.97, below the 52-week high of $543, which is also the all-time high for the stock. On June 18, 2025, MicroStrategy, trading under the ticker MSTR, is facing notable volatility amid increasing concerns due to a class action lawsuit filed against the company. This lawsuit claims violations of federal securities laws by certain officers and seeks restitution for investors who purchased MSTR shares between April 30, 2024 and April 4, 2025. The stock has been showing weakness, currently sitting at $375, down over 12% from its peak this year and considerably lower than its all-time high. The impact of the lawsuit could be twofold. In the short term, uncertainty surrounding legal proceedings often leads to increased volatility, potentially pushing the stock price lower as investors evaluate the risks. Sentiment can quickly turn negative as news of legal troubles becomes public, leading to a sell-off. In the long term, however, if the case resolves favorably for the company, it could restore investor confidence, particularly if it results in a positive overhaul of corporate governance. Investors may perceive MSTR as a rebound opportunity, especially given its past dependence on Bitcoin's performance. With Bitcoin remaining a volatile asset, any resurgence in market interest could assist in MSTR's recovery. Overall, While immediate forecasts appear cautious, the long-term outlook will heavily depend on the resolution of the legal issues and the dynamics of Bitcoin's market. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 19th of May, 2025, it was reported that Canaccord Genuity assigned MSTR a buy grade with a hold action. On the same day, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald gave MSTR a hold grade with a hold action. Additionally, on that Monday, Barclays assigned MSTR a hold grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 16th of May, 2025, it was reported that UBS gave MSTR a buy grade with a hold action. Lastly, on Wednesday, the 14th of May, 2025, it was reported that BTIG assigned MSTR a buy grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned MicroStrategy Incorporated stock a general strong sell rating. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts have also given the stock a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for MicroStrategy Incorporated. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may influence near-term developments. The stock of MicroStrategy Incorporated is showing sell signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, indicating a more negative outlook. Additionally, there is a general sell signal based on the relationship between the two averages, where the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average. During upward corrections, there will be resistance at the levels of $381.05 and $388.84. A breakout above either of these levels will signal a buy opportunity. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Tuesday, May 13, 2025, and since then the stock has declined by 12.47%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. The trading volume decreased alongside the price on the last trading day, which lowers the overall risk as volume typically follows price movements. Here's some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal, pivots, sell signal 26 days ago, Bollinger, buy signal 16 days ago, short-term moving average, sell signal 6 days ago, long-term moving average, sell signal 6 days ago, the relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 13 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal 7 days ago, the long-term moving average, buy signal 42 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal 33 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for MicroStrategy Incorporated. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $343.03 and $296.86. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level could result in a decline to the next support level. In this instance, MicroStrategy Incorporated finds support just below today's level at $343.03. If this support is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $296.86 and $293.61. This stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with strong trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. Over the last day, the stock moved $7.49 between its high and low, which is a change of 2.04%. For the past week, the stock has experienced a daily average volatility of 3.21%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for MicroStrategy Incorporated, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important ratio compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies can go through downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, a pattern of consistently negative PE ratios may suggest a lack of profitability and could raise concerns about the risk of bankruptcy. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 7th of August, 2025. Analysts expect a consensus estimate of negative 12 cents. it is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for MicroStrategy Incorporated. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for MicroStrategy Incorporated is at $369.51. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a consideration for swing trading. On the downside, MicroStrategy Incorporated encounters its first support level at $343.03. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for MicroStrategy Incorporated from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now, let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 5th of June, 2025, Pat and Jared M. conducted an insider purchase of 5,000 shares of Series A Perpetual Stride Preferred Stock. On the same day, Montgomery Janine conducted an insider purchase of 1,140 shares of Class A common stock. On the 5th of June, 2025, Montgomery Janine also sold 1 share of Class A common stock. On the 6th of June, 2025, Montgomery Janine sold 24 shares of Class A common stock. On the 6th of June, 2025, Montgomery Janine sold 28 shares of Class A common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 7.306. Overall, insiders purchased 108,794 shares and sold 126,243 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $349.59, reflecting a decrease of 5.27%. This stock exhibits medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. A sell signal has been generated from a pivot top identified 25 days ago. Is MicroStrategy Incorporated stock a good buy? MicroStrategy Incorporated presents several negative indicators, suggesting it may be a candidate for selling. However, given the potential for a turnaround, it should also be considered a hold candidate during this period of waiting for further developments. Our analysis has been upgraded from a sell recommendation to a hold or accumulate stance since the previous evaluation. After reviewing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, the 20th of June, we anticipate MicroStrategy Incorporated will open higher by $1.42, beginning trading at $370.45. We would like to remind you that trading carries a significant risk of financial loss, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor prior to making any decisions about buying or selling securities. Your investment choices should not solely rely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We encourage you to comment below and share your insights. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.